Good afternoon, guys. It's 11:30. It's the 19th of July, 2025. It's Saturday. Temperature is going to be about 75 to 93 degrees, and had quite a bit to do this morning. I finally extracted the honey from this the two supers that I pulled from, or the two hives that I pulled from. Took me a few days, so I'm gonna come out here and get some more supers. I'm not planning on getting a whole lot, maybe 3 or 4. I'm kind of limited on what I can do, or as far as pulling supers. I'm kind of limited on what I can extract when I get home, how quick it takes me. If I can't get it done in a couple of days, I'd rather not pull that many. With my work schedule, I never know when I'm getting off. And so anyway, this is the little game plan in here. It's part 1 here, the Cow Pasture Apiary. You can tell they've mowed out here, bush hogged. And it does kind of look like the shingles that I put up are having a positive effect here. You can still see where the grass is growing up between the shingles where the fence line runs, but that's okay. It kind of keeps it down immediately in front of the hives, but I still got quite a bit of work to do with that. But right now I need to pull the supers and extract the honey and treat for mites with the oxalic acid that I have. But I'm gonna try those strips out, but I want to kind of accomplish getting the honey pulled for this first harvest before I do that. Anyway, so I'm just kind of rambling on. So this first hive here, looking pretty good. Seeing a lot of activity, seeing a little bit of pollen going in. The next one is a single deep with a medium on top. I've got a queen excluder on that one, just to keep the queen from laying eggs up in my honey super that I put on there with some wet frames to give the bees more room. But I don't want the queen laying eggs up in there. However, I'm not going to extract that honey before winter. I'm just going to leave it, let them have it. So chances are she'll get up there and she'll lay eggs anyway. But for right now, I want them just to fill it out with some honey and have some more room. Also, the same concept with the hive number 4. I did the same thing. Hive number 3, the double deep, that looks good. So these first 4 are splits that I have done. In the past, I have pulled honey supers off of splits and off of nucs and things like that in the early part of the season. I say early, I mean in the first year, but I don't really plan on doing that now. All right, so there's a stack of tops there. This next one here, the double deep with the 2 supers, I will probably leave those because I pulled from this hive last time. This was one that had 5 supers, I believe, and I pulled 4 and added a wet super underneath the top super. So, and then I think the next tall one is the one 4 hives over, right there behind that post with the. It's got the 2 supers on there. I think think that one had 4 supers, and I pulled 3 of them because I pulled 7 from this hive just from those two hives. I'm trying to remember as I'm doing this. Anyway, and same thing, I brought out some honey supers that I had already harvested and put them back on these 2 hives. I brought 4 honey supers out that were full of wet frames. Put 2 of them over there like I talked about on the single deeps. Then put 1 here and 1 over here. I under supered on those. So what I'll do today is I'll start over here on the end. I'll check any hives that look like there's not a lot of activity. That's what I'm kind of talking right here, right now. They all look like they have a good amount of bees going in and out. But I will probably pull supers from these last 2 over here, or this tall one right here, and this one right here next to it. And looking back at my records, I don't always pull in July, so I'm actually kind of ahead of my normal schedule, although I've been usually behind everybody else. So I'm actually probably right on time where I need to be. I'm feeling behind because I started doing this a few weeks ago, but I don't want to rush. It adds a lot of stress when I'm pulling several supers and I'm having to store them at the house, and then if I can't get to it by the next day, and then it's the next day, I'm worried about small hive beetles and things like that. So I have been storing them a little differently, so storing them between cardboard, not cardboard, but like the plastic, like the things that the political signs are made out of. I sandwich them between those, and that seems to do a pretty good job. If you have anything that have a lot of small hive beetles in there, it doesn't go down to the next one. But anyway, so I'm gonna check those. Probably will get on this hive here, probably get this first super and then the one right above it. We'll see how that one does, and I'll check this one here. But I really don't want to get more than 3 today because I gotta work on my taxes for the business, and I got some things to do at the house. And I got so much honey now. I've got more honey now than I've had ever. And I think I've probably got more honey coming from this first pool, from this first spring summer pool, than I've gotten in all my honey pools from the previous years combined. So it's a little overwhelming. It's kind of a rapid growth. Let's look here. So that's a 7 of clubs there. I'm not seeing a lot of activity going down in there, so that might, it doesn't look terrible, but pulling the super out of there probably give them a little bit more control over the space they have to monitor. I have on the far right the 8 of clubs. Looks pretty good. The 2 single deeps, or double deeps right here, I was actually kind of worried about those guys for a while, but they seem to be plugging along. And if I can harvest all that honey tonight, I may come out here tomorrow and take a few more supers for some of these double deeps that I haven't already pulled from. The ones that I've already pulled from back there, I think I'm going to leave those supers until the fall. Let them finish those out. And strangely enough, I usually get, I don't know, in the past I've historically gotten more in the fall than I've gotten in the spring when I do my counts. It's as I get more fall honey than anything. That's my most popular honey. I'm a one-man show. My kids help me with deliveries and things like that. Sometimes they help me package. I package so much honey that I send. I've got some that I send to Guatemala quite a bit, but across the country, people don't know what it is. I'm very thankful, but my kids help me with that. So, but where I'm going with all that is, people here locally will ask me, like, why aren't you at the farmer's market? Why aren't you doing this? Well, because the farmer's market is going on right now, and I need to be out here. If I had somebody that was working with me, then I would send them to the farmer's market, but that's just not my thing. I need to focus on this. I've got so many irons in the fire. These aren't my only hives. I don't put all my apiaries on YouTube. There's a few of them that I just can't. For one reason or another. But if I'm spending time at a farmer's market when I need to be out here, then I'm just losing time out here doing things that need to be done, like pulling honey supers or treating for mites or mowing the yard, doing apiary work. Every time I see that cart down, I kind of laugh at that. But I need to spray that with some Roundup. But seeing that cart reminds me I need to bring out my the hybrid top bar hive that I have at the green apiary. The green apiary of Zero. I need to convert it to a working bench toolbox type thing. All right, guys, just enough of me rambling on. I'm gonna park my stuff here and finish my drink and get ready to pull a few supers. And hope everybody has a good day. I noticed there's a few of you guys watching the videos that I take when I go to a concert. I enjoy doing that. So I know this is not a concert channel, but it is the life of a beekeeper channel. Things that I can share with y'all, things that I can enjoy. A lot of my family are entertainers. They're professional musicians. Some of them travel all over the world. Some of them have their own YouTube channels, and I'm a musician myself, not any good. Probably a better beekeeper than I am musician, if that tells you anything. But I am a huge fan, so I share what I enjoy. But if you get a chance to check out some of the links on some of the videos that I've shared, that'd be great. Follow those guys. Follow the bass player, Mark. That's my brother. Low End University. Chris is my guitar teacher, Chris Hirsch, the Hirsch Guitar Academy. Of course, Jessica and Jennifer Joney are in my mom's band, and they have other bands they do together, but they're all part of like the Heart for Teacher, the Van Halen Heart tribute band. Brown Hirsch is the drummer. Andrew is a keyboard player. I don't know him very well, but he's in a few bands with Jennifer, the other guitar player and vocalist. Those get a lot of hits on my Facebook and things like that. So I just take it those are probably the most popular. But you know, if you get a chance to watch some of those, but I'll be going to Primus I think next week. I'm interested to see them. I've never seen them live. Listened to them a few times. They're an interesting band. And since my brother's a bass player and a bass analysis expert, he's done a few of Les Claypool's songs and videos and things like that. We're going to watch them live, so it's really looking forward to that. But anyway, let me get focused back on what I need to do. And thank you guys for watching. It's Honey Jefe here. It's Honey with a J and Jeff with one F between two E's. That's Honey Boss. And this is my office. Y'all have a great one.